What are the basic requirements in order to litigate your case in tax court? The first thing you need to know about litigating in tax court is the only federal court where a tax issue can be litigated where you don't have to pay the amount in dispute. You get a notice of statutory deficiency from the IRS, a 90-day letter. That is the amount they're saying of additional tax that is due because of the audit or whatever type of legal action they took against you. And the only way to stop that amount from becoming legally due and collectible is to file a tax court petition within the 90-day period that the notice of deficiency allows to file a tax court petition. Because of this, the most common type of tax action brought before the tax court is a deficiency action. Again, in order to bring a deficiency action, the taxpayer must have received a 90-day letter. Then they must have filed a tax court petition within the 90 days allowed within that letter. First thing I need to warn you about, it is the unauthorized practice of law for any other professional other than a tax attorney to file a tax court petition. CPAs, EAs, other types of tax professionals are known to file tax court petitions all the time. The way they get around the unauthorized practice of law is to set you up to go pro se to tax court. In other words, their information is nowhere on the tax court petition. First thing I need to warn you about, if the person filing your tax court petition doesn't know what they're doing, they can actually lose legal rights for you because any issue not stipulated in the petition will not be heard by the tax court, including penalties and interest. The next thing I need to tell you is that interest will continue to accrue the entire time the amount at deficiency is being litigated. So my advice to you is, if you have any doubt whether you're going to win your petition or not, is to post up a bond that covers the amount at issue to stop the running of interest. Interest runs at about 9% simple interest a year. It's not cheap. The most important thing for you to know is that the tax court's very jurisdiction to hear a case turns on you filing that tax court petition within 90 days. If you trust any other professional to do this for you, make sure they file within that 90 days or your issue is moot.